Hi everybody and welcome back to Slay the Princess. Okay, I think this is the last bit of this game. We'll see. That's what she said last time, was like she needed one more vessel. I don't know what that means. Sorry, I'm trying to resist having a hiccup. We've explored a lot of this. Oh, did I ever push this one?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I don't know, but I want to kick your ass. Just go to the cabin.
You make your way up the short...
We've been here, sir. Shoosh. Shoosh. We've been here so many times. You shoosh.
The interior of the cabin is almost...
Shush! Shut up.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be right...
Into the basement.
The door to the basement...
Skip this. I don't think I've ever said just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Ooh.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
And
There's a
there
heavy
you
chain
are.
around
Are you
her
here to
wrist,
kill me or
binding
something?
her to the far wall of the basement.
I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
Ooh, what
Maybe
if
she
I
really
betray
is a monster.
her? Like I
Killing
make her
someone-
think everything's okay? Because I did that before, but
The
I
blade
went
tumbles
ahead
out
and
of your
just...
trembling hands and drops to the floor.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on
What's
the floor.
your name?
You're going to need it.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I've been told things.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
Okay. Do you know why I'm
Do
here to kill
you?
you? No. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it isn't entirely.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless.
Oh, okay.
If you want
Excuse
to
me.
talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
Well, you're getting kind of rude. Okay, well then we've talked long enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Well, you don't seem to give
You
a damn.
know why you're here.
Slay her.
Doubt, unfortunately,
Ooh.
clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Okay, nice.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! But she's unarmed. The shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
She worked
The
out.
blade slashes through the air again
Ooh,
and again, and her
okay.
fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Ooh.
We
Okay.
can still turn this around.
Oh, finish the job or flee and lock her in the basement. I feel like finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Okay.
Excuse me?
He said it, not
you
me.
think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
Okay, yeah.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, did you not expect
The
that?
two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
The princess gasps,
What
her
the
voice an
fuck?
unhealthy rasp as her lungs
What
start
the
to
heck?
fill with blood.
This was fun? Honey, no, I don't think so.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Why are you narrating that? It's just weird. Chapter 2, The Adversary.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
I'm not gonna keep doing the different stuff.
a warning before you go any further. She will
yeah.
lie, she will cheat.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Ooh,
Are you sure about that?
no.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess
Okay,
will
yeah.
do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust
See,
her.
and I think you will
Ever.
do and say
Okay.
whatever it takes to get us to kill her.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Proceed to the cabin. I mean, doodly-doo, let's go.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination.
Interesting.
The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the
Interesting.
world without a weapon.
Well, that's true. Go ahead and enter the basement. Just ignore the damn mirror. It doesn't do anything. Every time we've done this, it doesn't do anything. And that's
The door
just
to the
annoying to me.
basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her
Okay.
fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Ooh.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost
Oh, yeah.
threatening.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
That's debatable. That's debatable.
As
To
you
say the
descend the final
least.
step, the
Oh,
form
look
of the
at her,
princess
little
comes into
horned-
view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Are you supposed to be part of Hell of a Boss or Hazbin Hotel, sweetheart? Which one? Because you got the little hoofsies and the little tail and the little horns. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Well, she's definitely, pissed off.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Oh.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
You look different.
You look exactly the same.
All right,
Oh.
fine. If you're not going to address it, I will. What? You've already met the princess has already met you. The two of you killed each other. Did you think you'd be able to just openly talk about all that without me noticing?
Oh, we were kind of hoping. I mean,
Maybe.
you're kind of jackass.
You did seem to just
dense.
gloss over the whole thing for a while. Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward. But enough is enough. I believe you. And that's all the more reason to take this seriously.
Right.
You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
I don't really care because I don't like you.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
It's debatable. Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? Don't worry, I'm going to do a good job. You've got me. Pretty much everything you said is true. And just because it bothers
You're joking,
you.
right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to pretend that you're joking.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah,
take it less
you
seriously.
better be joking. We can't win unless you take this seriously.
I don't care. Give a damn, dude. Like how we're both still. Yeah, let's unpack first.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
Okay.
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Alright, are we just. Is that what we're supposed to do? Turn around and leave? Let's attack her. Fuck it.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
She looks like she's ready just to
Here we go.
1, 2,
Let's make this count.
pap pap.
Oh, we'll make it count all right.
If you could even get a hand in.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood.
Ooh.
But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
Yeah, it was Chansey. I knew this. I knew it was
You
Chansey.
can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
Okay.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Because we kind of suck.
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you?
No.
That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
Oh.
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart.
Oh.
You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
I don't know.
So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't
Okay.
let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way
What
out
if it's
of this
both?
is through her.
Bait an opening and outmaneuver.
Push
her.
yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just
Ooh.
toughen up and overpower.
Oh, I got it like right in her eye. Da 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 da. Just stab her in the ear.
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Yeah.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Well, I didn't know I was bought and paid for, Mom.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
Oh, could you let go, please?
How disappointing.
You're disappointing.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter.
Ew.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
I'm sad. Chapter 3, The Eye of the Needle. Okay, that did not go well at all.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Okay.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it. So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for
okay.
everyone.
Well, that's
Yourself,
true.
are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met.
You say that, but
What is going on?
that sounds like horse poop.
What's going on is that you'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been here, and if you'd already seen the things you weren't supposed to have seen. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles
What are we
forever.
not supposed to
I don't
see?
like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason.
This isn't even woods, you
We
ding-a-ling.
have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
Thank you.
Well, fortunately, you have an entire trip through the woods to reconsider that.
No, I
There's
don't.
nothing to reconsider. We're all for violence here. Are
Oh,
we? I haven't signed off on anything yet.
you never sign off on anything.
Violence is the answer here, but the method is equally important to the act. You can't let her leave the cabin. It's like I
Okay.
said, all just circles. Instinct tells me we need space, and I trust instinct. Nothing else to say. Not for me.
No talking. Just go to the cabin. We're not even gonna talk
Isn't
about
long
how
before you
different
find
this place
yourself at the
looks.
end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
This
No
isn't
last
woods.
advice for us? No words of warning? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know.
It's true.
Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us.
Dude, I can
Something to
barely hear
chase.
him. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only the blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there. Take it. You take the blade from the altar.
Yeah, take the blade.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world. Good.
Yeah.
There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
Mm-hmm. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You do see it, right?
There's only
All
a
we
freaking
see
mirror.
is a damned mirror. It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean?
Smash it.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead. Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
If you want to fight, then how about you come and get one? I know you can get out there on your own. Are you sure you want to fight? If you want to fight, then how about you come and get one?
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Those chains were nothing to her last time. They'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over. Fine by me.
Okay, continue.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you.
Cool.
Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her. You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess,
She's
imposing and
demonic as
tightly
heck.
muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face widens into a broad grin.
She's so happy to see us.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
What if I don't want to give you a real challenge?
Can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run. I really don't like the sound of this. It's the only way we live.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Can we flip her off? Not down here. If you want me, you have to come get me. If you really want a good fight, if you really want to see me at my best, we'll need more space. Why don't you want to be free? I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you.
The princess scoffs.
I want to piss her
you're
off.
up to something tricky, aren't you? You're
Am I?
teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting. I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run.
Okay. You sure? Yeah, we're hauling booty.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge
Oh my
towards the
god,
tunnel
she's gonna
entrance.
kill us. She is going to kill us.
Near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
She's angry. Here, just stab her like da da da, right up the nose. Arr, arr. Scramble her brains a bit. Blah, blah, blah. Why do you have Ursula's crown? That kind of looks like Ursula's crown from Little Mermaid. I'm just saying.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Stalker?
Good. reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely
No,
distant.
that's gonna close.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same? Little bird, where do you think you're going?
I don't know.
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there, and we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You glance back at
Jesus.
the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Well, excuse
Do
me.
it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Just go ahead and slay
You
her.
leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Are we really though?
Charging me head on. Brave and foolish.
Excuse me.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash.
Just slide up under her and
That's
just.
where you're both wrong. Left, now. As the princess
Ooh.
strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike. Before you can
Stab
finish
her.
the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh.
Ooh.
It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you manage to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned.
Shriek.
We're actually going to pull this off, aren't we?
I don't know.
You just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
Dude, you are Super
The two of you
Saiyan
engage
crazy
in a
for
devastating
this.
flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady.
Ooh.
More! Keep going! We can't stop now! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground. Nothing! These blows are nothing to us!
Guess so.
But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you?
Oh, now it's gonna go back to the. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what happens?
Bye bye. Sorry. But you do not have a chance to respond, nor will you ever. Lure an enemy to an advantageous terrain and win. Ah, okay. It's time for you to leave. Memories
gone.
returns.
Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's the mirror. We're just gonna approach it. It's fine.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different.
Oh, you're
Familiar.
always scared.
Thin reeks of death.
Yeah.
Screw
but
the mirror. We
but
just need to find the princess.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. the mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. Oh, a bird? But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus, you gaze, and then you see a figure, then you see a figure, faint and veiled in shadow. It is beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass into two. Then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh. And then another crack forms, and another. Okay, no, I read that already. Ooh, look at all the blinking. So you're the narrator.
Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Uh-oh. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like this?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
If you're not me, then what are you?
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Really been different? Oh, has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shut both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me or are you something else? So, do you know about the looping? How many times have I met you? You denied it's even been a possibility. Why did you lie to me?
The version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial.
Okay.
I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Oh. If you made me, then what am I? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What is the princess? Did you make her too? The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them? And what is my true identity? Ooh.
You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
What about her? What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
If you made us, then I want you to know that this has been
The
torture.
inevitability of death is torture. I would gladly put two infinite beings through what you've been through to spare infinite lives from oblivion.
If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Oh, does Death of the Arthur run out of questions? I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see about... I have to see what she thinks about this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Ooh. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. The narrator, the long quiet, all of this is you. Okay. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Bring the eye of the needle to her. Ooh. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Whoa. Well, that was a flash. A flash and a half.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Ooh.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Huh, interesting. I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Do you hear our conversation? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Did you know about the echo?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Yes.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Oh, okay.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Ooh.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not. of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve.
Ooh.
Nothing restraining us but us.
Okay. You were always going to become this. Then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it matter what roads I walked? Ooh, okay. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you what was going to happen. Oh. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where we go. Why is this falling on me? I still have so many questions I need answered before I make a choice. If I let you out, the entire world ends for good. I can't do that.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh crap. I was just asking questions.
I crush you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back. You run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new. Somewhere we can dance like we used to.
Oh.
I could not follow your steps. There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. You showed me how much more I could be. We made each other better. To have no challenges to fade into nothing. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
You speak about life and death, change and stagnation, but isn't that what this has been about? You've done nothing but lecture me.
What you mistake for lecture is merely observation. We only want to help you.
I don't trust...
You can vainly struggle against me, or you can follow the rhythm of our movement and find our freedom. You are nothing, a black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts, a dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark.
When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
I kind of want to just go ahead and kill you.
But you say nothing.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it. On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, then alive and dead, alive and dead.
You learn to put yourself away.
Ooh,
And in
okay.
your stillness, you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives. And yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
You're full of yourself, and I don't like that. Address this... Ooh. You act as though this world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. Ooh.
For it's what you think of as independence merely an illusion. Without me, you can have no contrast. And without contrast,
Ooh,
you
my
have
nose.
no shape.
My goodness.
Your left hand drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. can't stand to see it go. But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Reject her
But
perspective.
violence has defined the flow of everything between us.
I don't know how to
do
end. This is not
fear,
ending.
And do not color our conflict with fear.
What the heck is going on? Oh, she's just being crazy.
A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. Where did you end and I began? When you felt what it was to be me, we held on to each other and pierced the veil of truth. Will you abandon that curiosity now that we are no longer joined in physicality?
Okay. Address it directly. Curiosity comes second to doing the right thing. I still want to know what's out there.
Then leave with me, and we will see it all together.
I won't leave with you until you see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake and your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Oh. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep diminishing. Don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be like this. I won't kill you, but I won't free you.
There is no something else. This, what we are, is everything.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
You have no idea how good it is to hear you.
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Well, this is... Oh, okay.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
No. I like that for old time's sake. Did anyone else make it to the cabin? Is the narrator really gone? Take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
That's true. Into the basement, because I don't care about the damn narrator.
Stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us.
No, the first time we got her, she sounded rude.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Maybe this is the first time you've heard her.
What's that knife for? Have you changed your mind? Are you going to kill me? What if we just talk for a bit? Maybe we can figure this out.
So this is really it then. Let's see this through.
Jack Riddle started to slay her.
So this is what it feels like to actually die.
Oh.
I think this is for the best. I don't know what the world will be like without me. But it can't be that bad if it still has you in it.
Oh.
I've always loved you. Don't forget me.
Oh shit. You blink, the princess is gone. All you have left is her small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of the other. But destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not. A small part of her is with
Is
us.
that a metaphor, or are you being literal?
Yeah, maybe both.
Doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
And leave. You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path and the woods outside are empty canvases, but there is even more to see beyond this place, the fruits of your labor, a world free from death. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled, and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies an endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will, by a long and odious cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new
It's
world.
finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
Okay.
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us.
Okay.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
The
Ooh.
whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now.
I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable. Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it.
Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Hear, hear, to our vanquished foe.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
Okay. New and unending dawn. Slay the princess. Okay then. So I guess that's it. Well, that was really cool. And interesting. I really have to say, the artwork was really amazing. I know I commented on like her eyes being really big in one of the videos, but in all honesty, that made it really hard to go after her at times. I won't lie, because you feel kind of bad. Oh my god, that cat looks like Moxie. And I know that's an axolotl, but the axolotls actually remind me of what we in East Texas call mud puppies, which are they kind of look like axolotl, but they're a little different, and they're muddy and they're crazy. But yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's a track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can, hiding the UI by hitting H. Okay, well that's really cool. That is really, really neat. I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this. I know that I did. And, oh. I'll check that out later. But yeah, no, I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this. Like I said, the artwork was great. The game itself really kind of kept you on your toes, because it's like, what in the frick is going on? And I know there's got to be a different ending and stuff like that, but this was a lot of fun. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.